Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana, where it has been snowing on and off, raining on and off. We've had crazy weather. How about you all? What's your weather like where you are? Let me just go and make sure I'm in the right place because it wouldn't be the first time if I was in the wrong place. So let's see. Oh, it looks like I am in the right place. Sweet. I love it when I'm in the right place where I'm supposed to be and where I say I'm going to be versus when I am not. So today is the 13th of February, and yesterday was my husband's 55th birthday. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so tomorrow we'll do a fun little Valentine's card. And today we're doing a birthday card. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll switch cameras. Make sure you answer our question. What is your favorite flavor of cake? Like, do you like strawberry filling cake? Do you like chocolate filling cake? Do you like Boston cream cake? Do you like some other sort of fruit? Do you not like that kind of cake? Maybe you like cheesecake instead. What kind of cake do you like to pick when it's your birthday? So my husband loves chocolate cake with white frosting. So I have some, he's been gone, so he's coming home maybe today. The railroad, you just never know when people are going to come home. He's had quite an adventure getting home since last night, and he's still not home. Almost 24 hours. Could be by the time he gets home 24 hours that he's been on a train. Crazy, crazy. Anyways, side note. So he likes chocolate cake with white frosting, so I found a great buttercream icing recipe that he's got to stop and get the whipped cream on his way home. But yeah, so we're going to give that a whirl and see. Unless he chooses not to go gluten-free, then he has to pick up his own birthday cake on his way home. It is what it is, right? We do what we can. All right. Hello, Missy. Glad to have you here. So the stamp set we're going to use today, it's actually a bundle. Heartfelt hexagon. So here's our hexagon punch along with our stamp set. I've played with it a little, but I could not for the life of me find the cards that I've made with it. So if I find them, I will post them in the comments. I'll take pictures, post them in the comments. I'm not sure. I just saw them the other day when I was cleaning up in here. So that means I put them someplace safe. Hence, I cannot find them today, right? Of course, that's how it goes. So anyways, we're going to play with this stamp set today. And then what I did is I pulled some paper from this packet, which is the Delightfully Eclectic packet I showed you all the other day. This is the one where it's the 48 pages of papers, all double-sided patterns. So we're going to play with that today. And I like white or yellow cake, and I do like strawberry filling, especially if it's like a strawberry cream filling in between the layers. So I picked out the strawberry paper. We're going to use that today from the set, and there's this cool pattern on that side. And then let's move this stuff out of the way. I picked, this is Calypso Coral with the pink strawberries, so it's the Bubble Bath strawberries, and I think that's Garden Green. I decided not to go with the green. I decided to kind of stick with the pinks. So we're going to start. I have here a base layer of 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So I've got it already folded. And good thing because I have my bone folders over there, so I'm just going to use my thumbnail because we can do that. We can use our thumbnail. Yeah, right? I think a strawberry cream filling in between the layers of white or yellow cake is yummy. And then I like buttercream icing as well, or sour cream icing. Not sour cream, cream cheese icing, like what they have on carrot cake. Carrot cake is one of my favorite cakes as well, but there were no carrots in there, so we're going with strawberry. So we're going to be putting this on here, but this is just kind of plain and flat. So I want to, I think, introduce you. I'm not sure where we're at. I'm not used to doing these 1 month long things. So we're going to use something called an embossing folder. And I don't remember if I've used it in here anymore. All the different lives that I do, it's starting to run into each other. So this is an embossing folder. You can see here that it's got lines on this side and it's got indentations on this side, but let me show you what it's going to do. Carrot cake with cream cheese frosting, yes. That is my favorite. And Beyond Bread in Tucson, I don't know if Beyond Bread is everywhere, but it's not up here. Beyond Bread in Tucson had absolutely the best carrot cake and icing I have ever had. And they would always have a gigantic piece. It wasn't cheap, but I would always either get just a piece of that, or my husband, when he felt splurgy, would buy the whole cake. But it was a lot, and it was sweet. So really one piece was sufficient. But it was amazing. And on the back side it had, I don't know. I don't think they were sugar coated. The back side, so the sides of the cake were crusted with nuts. Oh my God. It was just the most amazing carrot cake I have ever had, and I have not found another one like it. And of course now I'm gluten-free, so I haven't found anything. But there's a place here in Kalispell that does gluten-free, so I'm gonna check that out this year. All right, so what I did, because we were talking about cakes, is I stuck my paper inside the embossing folder, and then I sandwiched my embossing folder between these two plates and ran it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now, I have heard, if you don't have one of these, that you could use a rolling pin on this. So you could put your paper in here and you could use a rolling pin on it. You probably have to roll it a couple times, and I would say you do both sides, because that way you get that same thing that you get here. There's two rollers that it rolls through. So I would roll it on two sides if you don't want to invest in the machine. And it's a bit of an investment for this larger one. It's $126. However, it does a lot. It does a lot. It's not just one thing that it does. It die cuts and it embosses. And when you get the larger machine, you can do any size dies and embossing folders that we carry. And I'll do a post where you can see more embossing folders. But let me just show you how cool this looks. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that texture. So it textures our paper, or texturizes. I don't think texturize, I'm not sure if that's a word. People have been teasing me lately about me making up words. I like making up words. I used a word the other day, staticify, and the person looked at me like, is that a word? And I said, well, if not, I've made it a word because I use it all the time. Destaticify was the word I was using. So here we have textured paper. So we're going to go ahead and put that on here because that just looks way cooler than the plain paper. And whoops, not too much. We don't need too much glue. It really does hold. When you have embossed paper though, you want to put a little bit more on than you normally would because you want it to lay down. All right, so I just kind of squiggle it along the edges to make sure. And then I'm going to center it on the front here. Now you can make it crooked, you can make it wonky if you want. Today I'm not. You could put another layer between here if you wanted. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, so that's a 1/4 inch smaller, so then it's a 1/8 inch smaller all the way around. Woo! Try and say that 10 times fast, not happening out of this mouth. All right, so we have our, okay, this, I'm trying to figure out sharpness. There we go. Is that a little better? Maybe a little better? I don't know. These cameras, for some reason lately, I've been having issues. All right, so then we're going to take another piece of the bubble bath and we're going to get out some stamps. And we have our D block, and I'm going to use this cute one. It's a border. I'm going to use that, and then we're going to do This one, let's eat cake, because, you know, it's a birthday card. Now, I don't have a happy birthday in here. For some reason, it just says let's eat cake. So I'm not sure why they don't have a birthday. And I forgot to grab a birthday stamp. Let's see if I have one. Here we go. Right on top. So we'll just use the happy birthday from this stamp set. So I'll go ahead and take that out. And we'll use that. We're going to have to use a different, we're going to have to trade out one of these. Let's see. This one will work on here. And then this one needs to go on here. All right, so first we're going to stamp this, and I'm going to do bubble bath on bubble bath, so tone on tone. What embossing folder? Oh, it was, I call it the crisscross. It's the set of 3 in the online exclusive. It comes with this one, the starfish / flower, depending on how you look at it, one, and the polka dots. So it's a set of 3. And I really like that set. I have found myself using that set a lot. And I find myself using this a lot because it's subtle, but it's still there. So we're going to stamp tone on tone like that. That way it's not like in your face, but it's there. But when it comes to sentiments, I like my sentiments a little darker. So we're going to go back to the Calypso Coral, which is the background. And we're going to do the Let's Eat Cake. And we're going to center it right there. I love the photopolymers because you can center it. You can see through it to help make it easier to center. So then what we're going to do is take our punch. It's locked. We're going to unlock it like that. And then we're going to turn it around and center it. Hold on, let me turn it towards me so I can make sure it's centered. So we're going to, whoops, I have to look at it to center it, and then I'll show you. So then we're going to pop that out like that. And then we're going to put it on some dimensionals. Oh, all I have is the minis, so I'm just going to use an edge. Here we go, like that. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to use this edge over here. All right, like this. Pull that off. I'm going to put it down here because I want most of the strawberries to show. All right, and then on the inside piece, we're going to stamp our happy birthday. And just because there's not a whole lot else to put in here, I'm actually going to do happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Well, no, we're going to do it 3 times. All right, so then we've got a little flower in here that I'm going to put on one of these, and we're going to get out our bubble bath again and do this. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And down there, oh, now there's 4, so we'll just have 1 fall down to the bottom. Got to have an odd number. All right, and then we're going to put the adhesive that's not coming out. Here it is. Come on, come on. Adhesive. All right, and then I just realized this was supposed to go on the bottom, so now I'm going to have to relook at that and see whether it will cover that flower or not. And yep, we can do that. We'll just stick the that on the bottom there. And we'll have to put our 5th flower elsewhere, or just not have a 5th flower this time around. I know, those of you who know me and you're going to be like, whoa, not going with an odd number? June, who are you? I know, I know. All right, so we're going to have our strawberries down here. What I like about the green glue is we can kind of have some wiggle room. All right, that's going to bother me. Those that know me know that I got to do an odd number. We'll just have it fall over there. That's okay. It's all right. All right, so there is a very simple, easy card. All right, now we have our envelope though. We need to do something to the envelope. So I'm going to get a piece of scratch paper and I'm going to get the little heart. I think I'm just going to alternate it down here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do the heart and the flower just kind of falling down the side of the envelope. Like that. All right, just to kind of add a little oomph to the envelope, if you know what I mean. Instead of just a plain white envelope, then they know, ooh, something special's inside. So we have here our Let's Eat Cake. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. All right, and that is, wow, that doesn't even look the right color. It's this color in here. I don't know why it's not showing up that way. The camera colors, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Yes, quick and easy, super cute. Anybody would love to get it because they know it's handmade. They know it is, they were thought of. All right, so this paper, this pack of 48 pages is free right now. Whoop, wrong one. Here we go. This pack of 48 papers is free with the purchase of $50 or more in Celebration. That is smoke and deal because all your other packets of paper that are free are only 12 sheets of paper. This is 4 times that much, 3 times that much, 4 times that much, 4 times that much now for $50. And you can get all this paper. You got these cool flowers, the strawberries, the pretzels, more flowers, citrus, more flowers, all kinds of fun patterns and designs. All right, not all flowery, not all just for women, some also masculine. So lots of choices, lots of things you can do with this if you choose it as your freebie during Celebration. So thank you so much for joining me. I trust you enjoyed our fun little card. Here we go. Our fun little card, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be going in the morning, and probably the rest of the week I'll be going live in the morning, so I trust that you can catch me. I will keep you posted, and I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.